Yezidis of Georgia celebrated Aida Khidirnabi and Aida Ailas. On February 17, 2022, Yezidis around the world celebrated Aida Khidirnabi and Aida Ailas. The date of the holiday is calculated according to the Eastern calendar, Old Style, and falls on the first Thursday of the month of Sibat, i.e. February. This calculation is followed by the Yezidis of Turkey, Syria, and Iraq. It is noteworthy that in the calculation and celebration of the holiday of Khidirnabi and Khidr between the Yezidis of the former USSR, natives of the Sarhad region in Turkey, and the rest of the Yezidis, there are small discrepancies in dates and small differences, which may be caused by territorial remoteness from the rest of the Yezidis. They calculated the dates of the holiday by their own methods. The holiday of Khidirnabi and Khidr is preceded by a 3-day fast, Roji, which is observed, just like other Yazidi fasts. They get up for fasting early in the morning before dawn, and after prayer they start eating. This is called passive. They don't eat or drink anything all day after sunrise, and so on until evening. Before the sun sets, the believer washes his hands and face, prays, and then begins to eat. The reception of writing is called iftar, i.e. talking. These days, dishes are prepared from vegetable products, i.e. wheat, flour, as well as dairy products. It is believed that Khidirnabi and Khidr do not accept sacrifices, and during these days Yazidis are forbidden to hunt and travel, since Khidirnabi and Khidr hunt themselves and they should not be disturbed. The staff of the Cultural Center of the Caucasus Yezidis visited the Zaryat Ezid in Tbilisi for the holidays, where the clergy celebrated the holiday of Aida Khidirnabi and Aida Ailas. The clergy conducted a religious ritual, after which they blessed and congratulated all the guests of the temple and all the Yezidis of the world. Unmarried and unmarried young people were treated to tat kasor. These are kind of salty tortillas. Having eaten them before going to bed, you will be able to see your future destiny in a dream. Those who wanted to make cherished wishes had the opportunity to tie knots on silk canvases. After these religious rituals, the guests were invited to the cultural center at the temple, where a festive banquet was waiting for those present. The clergy told the guests about the origin of the holiday itself. At this time, special dishes should be prepared: kfdan, meatballs made of wheat, grar, soup made of curdled milk and millet, sarbdu, kuladash, hersik, kazi, and the most obligatory is bihun. It is believed that the word bihun comes from bihun, i.e. without blood, since these days it is impossible to cook food from meat. Bihun is made from toasted flour with sugar. The Yezidis of Sarhad have lost the custom of banning meat, and many even offered a sacrificial lamb in honor of these saints. The image of Khidr and Ailas absorbed the features of various mythological characters of the ancient pre-Christian and pre-Islamic Middle East. The legends of Khidr and Ailas go back to the ancient myth of the search for living water, which is found in the Sumero-Akkadian epic of Gilgamesh. Khidr is also mentioned in Lermontov Sashik Garib, which the poet recorded from the mouths of immigrants from Turkey. It is based on the legend of Ashik Garib, which is common among the Yezidis in the form of a poem.